Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the different pronunciation of ed endings when we're adding ed to regular verbs to form the past tense. Okay, so we use ed endings to indicate past tense with regular verbs. And when we add that ed to words that end in something we call a voiceless sound, and that basically is a sound that makes air when you say it. So a sound like T, t, t. If you put your hand in front of your mouth and you say the T sound, t, t, you'll feel a burst of air. Or sounds like K, 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 or sh, sh, sh. They're all air or voiceless. So if we have a word that ends in that kind of a voiceless sound and we add ed, the ed sounds like a T. So when we add ed to the verb walk, it sounds like walked. Bake with ed is baked. And finish with ed is finished. So they all have that T sound. Let's take a look at what happens when ed is added to words that end in a voice sound. So a voice sound basically means that there is a vibration when you say the sound. So a verb like play, that last sound, if you put your hand on your throat and say play, you'll feel movement or vibration on your throat. That indicates you have a voiced sound. When we add ed to a verb that ends in one of those voiced sounds, it sounds like D. So when we add ed to play, it's pronounced played. Rain, rained. Apply, applied. Ed sound, and that is when you add ed to a word that ends in a d sound, or t sound. And in this case, the ed makes an additional syllable pronounced id. So a word like rent ends in t. When we add ed, it adds a new syllable and it's pronounced rented. Need becomes needed, and want becomes wanted. So those are the three sounds that ed can make. These words, how would you say the ed sound for each of these?